friends. Happy Tuesday. It's going to be that way all week long because yesterday felt like Sunday. Happy Tuesday, January 2nd, second day of the new year. We got all of our decorations taken care of last night. I just mentioned it to Mr. Jerry. I said, if you want to start in your room first, go ahead, because I know he gets a little, he's ready for it to be done. And the next thing I know, it went from his room to the dining room to the kitchen. So I just got up and helped him. And so everything's done. Of course, the house now needs a good vacuum and dusting and all that stuff, but that will be another day, not today. So I just wanted to hop on. It is weigh-in Tuesday. I'm not expecting a loss. I'm just hoping that it is less than, in reality, I would love a loss. I would love it to be a pound or less gain if it's going to be, but we'll see. I felt like over the holidays, I did the best job I could do. I was very mindful of what I ate. I knew what I was eating, but I didn't overeat, if that makes sense. So, and this will be 2 weeks because we did not have a weigh-in the day after Christmas. But I just wanted to hop on, and of course, like always, my meeting's later in the day. It's at 5:30, so I'll go in and weigh in, and then you will know how I did, just like I will. But I wanted to show you a few things I've been working on. My cross-stitch thing that I'm going to do for my mom's birthday, which is January 17th, just came in. And it's only a 6x6, so I'm hoping it doesn't take very long or she's going to get a little bit late. And then I wound up my January sock that I pulled yesterday. So that's wound up. I have not cast it on yet. On my sock, my second sock, I am just starting to do the gusset decreases, which is right where your ankles are, so it can go right back down to the numbers for the foot. So I've been working on that a little bit this morning, not much. And then I always have some type of crochet going because crochet's always been my first love, like I've told you before, because that's what I learned first on, was crochet, because that's what everybody in my family seemed to have done. My mom did some knitting. Well, she knitted more than she crocheted. But she was the type of mom that always said that she really didn't teach. I remember going to 4-H to learn how to do knitting and crocheting. My grandma, she taught me how to crochet. She taught me kind of how to sew also. But my mom was always the one that her philosophy was, when you grow up and you get your own place and your own stuff, then you can learn on your own. Maybe that's how she was taught. I don't know. I never questioned it. So, but so I always have, I say that because I always have some type of crochet blanket going on. I've been using my leftover sock yarns because they are fingering, which is very, very thin. And I've been holding them double. So it gives me like a DK weight, not like your heavy Aran, you know, your red hearts or anything like that, but your DK. I think it's like your, I'm trying to, I know Premier has DKs, and I know that Knit Picks, oh, is it Swish that has it? I can't remember. Anyways, so I've been doing that with my leftovers because, yes, I can probably make scrappy yarns out of it, but I have so much yarn that I want to get to that I'm just willing to put it into a blanket. I've done one, and I've done one continuous granny square where you just start a granny square and you just keep going around and around and around, and you just make it as big and as long and as wide as you want. The sock yarn makes it very puffy and squishy. That's what I like about it. I started another granny square one. This is more of the solid granny square, and the sample that I have is of the granny squares I've done. So this is a solid granny square right here. You only have the holes right where the X is. The other granny squares are your typical, you know, 3, and then you have a hole, and then 3, and like that. So that one is a continuous, so you just continue and you go around and around and you make it as big as you want. But of course you use more yarn because you're filling in every stitch instead of every 3 stitches or something like that. But anyways, it seems like it's using more yarn. So I've been doing that. And then the crocheted blanket that I always have on my lap, that was done in Red Heart and Aran weight, so it ended up being really, really big. But I really liked it, but it was granny squares. And the gal that I watched the tutorial off from, it was a free tutorial, and she showed you how to make the squares, and she showed you how to do her invisible, what I call invisible join, so you don't see that ridge and everything. It lays pretty darn flat. She just had out, well, she has had out a hexagon one, and it's in DK, and she's using sock yarn. Now, of course, she has a collaboration with a sock yarn dyer and everything, and it's a 12-month, so every month you are sent one new skein of yarn that's in this collection. But, I mean, it's like over almost $200 or over $200. And I'm like, no way, Jose. I can't do that. So what I'm doing, I'm deciding to do is I'm going to make those hexagons, because she shows you how to do the hexagons on her YouTube tutorial. And then she uses a white to connect them all together. And it is a continuous join as you go. But you do all your squares up first, or your hexagons first, and then you add them to each other. So I thought, you know what, I have this sock yarn that had a little sparkle in it, and I was just going to put it in that other granny square one. So why not try that like she's going to do, you know, and see, because it was a full skein, it was already wound up. I had started knitting a sock on it years ago, and I just didn't like the feel of it, and probably would be okay now, but it's going to go into this blanket. So let me grab, because I started this last night. So this is the yarn right here. It's got silver stellina in it. So when I hold sock yarn double, when you wind it up or you cake it, it automatically has one on the outside and one on the inside. And if you are a knitter or crocheter, you either knit from the inside, which I do, or you knit from the outside. But so you hold 2 of these together and it gives you like a DK weight. I didn't come up with this. The crazy sock lady, Kay, did, and I was just following hers on her blankets. But anyways, I got 3 of them. I really like how this crocheted up. I used a 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter, I think it is. But look how pretty that is. Now, yes, that would make a pretty sock. I understand that. Mr. Jerry thinks that this is just a waste, but if I don't use it, that's the waste. I spent all that money. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet until, see how many I can get out of a full skein, and then I will go, I know I have 3 other skeins already done up that I've tried making stuff out of it. I just don't like how it was, and I'll just add it to this. But I'm thinking if I get a, depends on all the other colors, but I'm thinking if I get a white, it will help pop it off from each other, and it will make it like a scrappy one. But this will be an ongoing one. So, but anyway, so I've been doing that, but I want to show you the colors and my Happy Mail, as I call what I'm going to make my mom. So let me flip this over a minute. So this is the chart that I'm going to do for her. This is by Sweet Wing Studios. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And what I loved about it was they're all quilt blocks in here. So I did order this, and she always has a verse on all of her stuff. So, and I'm doing it on 16 count, even though it calls for 32 count. In Ada, 16 is the same thing. And I'm using the DMC alternatives to save money on this. So it will be about like that. So I'm just saying about 6 inches. And then these are the colors. I'm missing one color. I do not have it even in my stash, but it's a light wheat color, so it's going to be in between, you know. So when Mr. Jerry runs into town, he'll be kind and he will go and stop to the craft store and pick it up for me. He's done that before. I'm going to do it on this white Ada, which is very, very soft. And then my other one I got was for me. I just love the same person, but I love this. But if I bring it up close, you can see there's going to be a lot to this one, because just even in that blue, look at all the different stitches, or designs I should say, because it's all cross stitch. And in the flag, and then I ordered lamb's wool color right here. These are some of the colors to it back there. So anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to work on that after a bit, but I'm going to try to get this one done. This is high priority. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to let you go, my friends, and I will, don't know if I'll be back on or not. I just wanted to check in with you. You definitely will see my results of my weight. I'm going to say weight gain, but weight loss, weight gain. And you will see the end of the tracker, because on Tuesdays I only eat breakfast, which was my 3-point smoothie, and then I'll have supper. I usually don't eat in the afternoon because I'm going to be weighed in. I know, but that's just how I've always done it. So anyways, I'm going to let you go, and we will talk to you later and see you at weigh-in time. Hey friends, I'm in a parking lot again. I just left my Weight Watcher meeting, and turn down the radio a minute in case it picks it up. How did I do? I will post it here. I was hoping for a loss, like everybody, but over the Christmas holidays, anything less than a, you know, for me, a pound or less was what I was really hoping for. So this is what I did. Yep, 0.2. I'll take it. The leader said basically you maintained over the holidays. I'll take it. But new set of points today, and we are in Ace Hardware parking lot, and normally we go and get a pizza, but tonight we're going to go to Subway. So, and I've only had my smoothie for the morning, and that's it basically. So I will probably get a bacon. Would I get a chicken bacon ranch? I know it's high points. And then some chips to go with it. And then no pop. and then we'll go back home. And I don't know what Mr. Jerry's going to get. He sometimes gets a turkey, sometimes gets a meatball sub, but anyways, that's what I'm thinking. And if I can't get that, then it will be my normal turkey sub. So, but I wanted to hop on and let you know how I did, and I hope that you all will take this new year in a great new mindset, new goals, new hopes and dreams. And it's like when I was going to my meeting, you know, I do believe that the good Lord sends me music a lot of times, and 2 songs came on that I really needed to hear, and I will show them afterwards, or I'll just pop one up here and then one up another one, but you will see this. But I do believe that he sends me messages like that of encouragement, and I just can't wait to see where the good Lord is going to take me this year in my retirement life with Mr. Jerry, in my weight loss journey, and in my spiritual journey, and in my craft journey. So I hope that you all have a great rest of your week, no matter if you are on a weight loss journey or you're just here just to cheer me on or just to see the crafts. I appreciate each and every one of you, and it's a new year, and we're going to get it done this year, friends. We're going to have those ups and downs like every year, but we're going to do it. So I'm going to chit chat with y'all later, and have a great rest of your night.